Hey, I love the song Rattle. The words go like this. It says, Saturday was silent. Surely it was through. But since when has impossible ever stopped you? And then it says, Friday's disappointment is Sunday's empty tomb. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? Today is Good Friday. Today is a dreadful day until it makes sense. I try to think about how the disciples felt as Jesus was crucified, to how they may have felt just a few days later when he's resurrected. I mean, you talk about a whirlwind of emotions, the lowest you can go to the highest, the feeling you have with the death of a loved one to the feeling you have with the birth of a new one. Never mind the in-between, right? The Saturday feeling of what the heck just happened. See, Jesus' crucifixion some 2,000 years ago had each of us in mind. That day changed each of us forever and can change some of you watching this forever. A yes to Jesus today changes tomorrow and eternity. But it's the crucified Savior that gives us this opportunity and this decision to make. The cross, his crucifixion, Good Friday, is the most pivotal event in human history. It's the very center of God making himself known to us. That cross changed everything. The message of the cross made our human condition far more clear and certainly clarifies the sin in our life and the ramifications of it. The cross made it even more clear of his love for us. That cross should remind us of our brokenness and, more importantly, our need of a Savior. See, without that cross, we'd actually start to believe we had something to do with our salvation, our deliverance from evil, our saving from sin ourselves. There's no intellectual road that leads to Jesus. We don't get to Jesus on our own terms or time. There's no amount of work on this earth we can accomplish to get to him. We did nothing. He did everything. I love how Alistair Begg, a pastor out in Cleveland, and one we can also hear on the radio quite a bit, he breaks down what happened that day on Good Friday. And first off, he talks about the clarity of us entering the heaven will never come with words like, it's because I did this, or I believe this, or I. See, I will have nothing to do with it. He talks about the thief on the cross found in Luke 23:39 through 43, and it says this, one of the criminals hanging beside him scoffed, so you're the Messiah, are you? Prove it by saving yourself, and us too while you're at it. But the other criminal protested, don't you fear God even when you have been sentenced to die? See, we deserve to die for our crimes, but this man hasn't done anything wrong. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And this is beautiful. Jesus replies, I assure you, today you will be with me in paradise. See, in that moment, he, the thief, realizes just who Jesus is, and Jesus promises him paradise, eternity with him. See, this thief never attended a Bible study, was never baptized, didn't know anything about church membership or doctrines, but now he knew Jesus. And Alistair goes on to describe this thief entering into heaven and people asking him how he got there. There's no I in his answer. He can only say, I don't know. But the guy on the middle cross said, I could come. See, it's Jesus plus nothing that equals everything. You and I did nothing to earn or deserve salvation. Jesus' death did everything for us. We need only to accept him and surrender our life to him. We cannot do enough deeds to receive his promise of eternity, but because of that promise, we'll want to do far more good deeds in this world to show people him. So this Good Friday, I pray that each of you thinks of someone in your circle that could use this good news about Jesus. And I hope you invite them out to one of our 3 Easter services to hear about Jesus. Think of the many people around us that can use a little hope, the hope that can only truly be found in Jesus.